just scrap the season. Just scrap it. To try and come back now and do a rush playoffs as a player, any team that wins this year, there's an asterisk. They're not going to get the respect, so scrap it. Worry about the safety of the fans and the people and come back next year.
You can't compare this season as it relates to an asterisk back to a lockout year. They're drastically different.
Player, I will be in favor of calling the season off.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Courtside Convo with me, Meds. Now, if you guys have been enjoying these videos, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on the videos and support the channel so I can keep bringing you guys some good content. Was that better energy for the intro, guys? Now, on today's subject, I really want to talk about people have been saying that if someone wins a championship ring this year, it's not going to mean as much. Now, to be honest with you, I don't agree with that at all. If you think about it, these players are used to the luxury life, the training facilities that they go to. Their life outside of basketball is a set routine that they have grown accustomed to. It's going to be very difficult for them to make these adjustments. Obviously, having the time off during the quarantine and not being able to play basketball for the majority of them, not being able to have any conditioning done or do any training camps. It's been a struggle for most of the people. Not everyone has a basketball court built into their house. Some of them don't have the money to pay personal trainers to come into their houses and make sure they're working out. So it's been very, very difficult. And I think personally that if someone wins a championship this year, it should mean more than a normal championship. At the end of the day, it's been a difficult journey for everyone. People are obviously having to adjust to working from home, but these NBA players can't really work from home because their office is a basketball court. And you know, another part of this is that playing in front of an empty arena and not having those people sitting there and cheering on, it really does change your perspective on when you're playing, because when you got home court advantage, for example, when you're away and you know the feel that you get, the buzz that you get and the energy that you feed off from the crowd really makes a difference to how you play. So I think people are overlooking a lot of these parts that hinder the game, and it becomes more difficult. Now imagine not being able to see your family and friends or go to your regular places to eat. You can't even really go to a restaurant, as Lou Will found out, restaurant, when he obviously left to go to get some wings and some chicken strips. A lot of these guys have rituals and routines that they do every single day to try and prepare themselves for the games. Also, the one thing that we have to realize is that these guys' downtime is also not the same. So after training or after a match, they would like to go relax or be in a certain environment or go do certain things as a part of their routine. Now they can't do that. They have to just go back to the hotel room for however many months it is that if they make the playoffs and the finals, and they're going to be there for a long time. So it's mentally draining. It's very difficult to adjust to. I think as players, we all understand taking that period of time off, not going to the gym regularly, not shooting regularly, not practicing with your team regularly. You lose chemistry, you lose momentum, especially a team like the Lakers or even the Clippers to an extent, or other teams like Milwaukee. But especially the Lakers, they gathered so much momentum just before the coronavirus hit that it's difficult for you to then lose that and get that back. It'll be interesting to see who actually ends up winning and what journey they've gone through. I've been in a situation where I've been in a hotel room for 8 months of the season, just living out of different hotel rooms and not really doing your regular routine that you might do in the off season. And even that was difficult, let alone, being in a bubble during the season, not being able to leave, being constrained to one area. Maybe for some of the younger guys who've just come from a college life and they've lived in dorm rooms and, they've been used to a similar life to what it is like in a bubble, it might be easier for them to maybe adjust. But for someone like LeBron James or Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, these guys are gonna have a lifestyle that they're used to and a routine that they're used to day to day. And for them to be taken out their comfort zone and still trying to perform and having the mental strain and everything that goes with it, I think is quite impressive, and it'll be interesting to see who actually wins this season. I think also a lot of the people who are saying, oh, it doesn't matter, this season should have been cancelled and it should have been scrapped. I think they're the people who support the teams who are trash. I think everyone should give credit where it's due, and whoever wins it this year, they should understand that they've gone through an even harder journey than a regular season team with a regular crowd and a normal season as would have been played out.
You should just scrap the season. Lots of people seem to agree with that. I would argue that considering all that's happened, a championship this year might mean more than any other, not less. So I say, let's forget about the talk of an asterisk, and if we can, let's play some ball.
So I think finishing it out is definitely a good idea, but I don't think anyone should downplay the fact that it's so hard for these guys to now adjust to playing in front of no crowds, having their routines change, not being able to train in the same facilities they've been used to for so many years, and losing out on that home court advantage or the buzz that you get from a crowd.
It doesn't matter if you were doing push-ups and lifting weights in your garage and you were making sure that your body fat, you were getting on treadmills, you were doing anything that you could to keep your body ready, because this is a mental warfare, because this is a mental warfare, because this is a mental warfare.
Now that's it for today's video, guys. Let me know if you've enjoyed it. If there's anything else you want me to talk about, let me know in the comments down below. And obviously make sure you subscribe so you can support the channel so I can bring you guys more content. Until next time, peace.